Hey everyone, how's it going? It's me, back for another one of these. Alright, so I'll be honest, I forgot to watch the Venom Let There Be Carnage trailer whenever it came out on the 10th. So, here we go.
Catch up.
Excuse me.
Yummy.
Soon come chaos.
Cool, man.
The chocolate delivery hasn't arrived yet.
No!
We had a deal.
What's gonna happen? You gonna stop protecting me?
I am happy to eat, Mrs. Chen.
No, you cannot eat, Mrs. Chen. What? Nothing?
Cool. Yeah, I mean, I've waited years to see Carnage live action, and of course I am very excited for this. He looks great. Of course, Woody Harrelson is a great pick for Cletus Cassidy. I'm looking forward to this. I do wish Carnage would be a little bit more red, though. He almost looks more of like a fleshy orangey color, which I guess maybe is more natural, and maybe in better light he does look more of a deep red, but that's just, I guess, a personal preference. I don't know if I'm going to make Carnage. I would like to. It's just... the list of figures I want to make this year is so long. I don't know if this will work itself in, but obviously there's reason to, considering I already did a Venom in 2018 that a Carnage would complement. It's just a Carnage would be quite an undertaking, but yeah, I'm excited. Andy Serkis directing too, no less, which makes me even more curious about the project. So we'll see how it turns out. Venom Let There Be Carnage, finally getting to see him live action. And I'm also back with this guy again. What's
Hello.
up?
Hey.
It's Jake.
I never know what to say still.
I found the Looney Tunes minifigures at a local Walmart here. He only wanted a handful. I know you're not doing a full set.
I got Roadrunner. I'm good for now.
So I managed to get with this guy, thankfully. I have no idea who this is. Looks like we got Martian Manhunter.
Martian Manhunter. Snyder Cut.
We got Martian Manhunter. We nailed this with 100% accuracy. Oh, this is Taz, which is very exciting for me.
Taz is a good
Huge
one.
Taz fan. I got another Marvin for my dad. Looney Tunes CMFs are complete, and now we wait for the Marvel Disney Plus ones.
It'll be even harder to find,
Dude,
probably.
It looks like we, or at least I look like I'm about to ascend into heaven. Alright, so that wound up being a pretty much perfect pick. We did not make any mistakes in completing my Looney Tunes set, so finally got Taz, which I am very excited to finally have as an official LEGO minifigure, but also we got Coyote here, we got Marvin the Martian Manhunter, Marvin the Martian Manhunter, and I got two of him. We also got Speedy Gonzalez here, check him out, and forgot her name. So yeah, I mean, grew up with Looney Tunes and it did not extend past my childhood, so I forgot most of their names. But regardless, I wanted to take a minute to offer some thoughts on a bunch of the new LEGO reveals, and you can catch my videos on the Infinity Saga sets on my main channel, because of course this past week the Infinity Saga sets began to leak, and I did an initial video not showing the leaks because they looked to be like confidential yellow stickers on them, and then I did that video kind of showing some of my customs instead and some knockoff figures, some makeshift figures. But then once that video was out and I kind of gave my initial thoughts on what we could see in those very tiny pixelated images, we actually got proper leaked photos coming in from Jedi News, who secured the sets in hand physically, and they were posting all kinds of additional photos and much more clear photos that revealed to us the new Thanos. And you know, I don't want to retread a lot of that stuff because of course the Infinity Saga sets look amazing, you know they look amazing, and what I really want to kind of highlight though are the sort of nitpicks and cons that I didn't really go over in my what became series of 3 videos, because as I was uploading the second video, actually, that was when Jedi News came in with the Benatar reveal, and then I wound wound up having to do a third video because there was actually a first batch that came out that day even before Jedi News in their big article. So honestly, it was all very confusing, but the point is, worked on the second video, got that up, Benatar reveal happened as I was uploading, and it was a whole thing, and so there wound up being 3 videos, and even more official photos came out from Amazon France, actually, and then Brick Fanatics posted those, and it was insane. But yeah, so the Infinity Saga sets are definitely delivering for me as being like the best Marvel wave, personally, for me at least, since like Spider-Man Far From Home, or at least the one that has garnered the most interest in me. So, you know, I kind of talked about a lot of this stuff in my Instagram story, but there's this question that's been kind of ringing around in my head, seeing the new, big, and amazing Benatar, and it's so great. The build looks incredible, but like, why, if we're doing a whole lineup here that celebrates the entire Infinity Saga, are we doing another Benatar after we already got one 3 years ago in 2018, a really good one, mind you, that also had a good, you know, design for a retail build, and the detachable pod was super cool, and they're doing another one, and it's amazing, and it has an amazing Groot, and all the minifigures are great. This new Star-Lord is great. It's a fantastic set, but it's like, man, if we're celebrating all of the MCU and, you know, leading up to Endgame, why not do the Milano from Guardians 1, the big blue Guardians ship, the first one, and do an ultimate version of that? I would have loved to see that personally, instead of now we're going to kind of have 2 Benatars, and not really complaining, it's just kind of weird. And then also, of course, everybody is making really good points with the minifigures, you know, in the Avengers compound. It is, I mean, I kind of said this on Instagram too, it's like the definitive set that I always pictured in 2014 for when the Infinity Saga would eventually wrap up once we got to Avengers 4, in that it's a whole set that includes like a whole new Thanos, Iron Man in his final suit, you know, Captain America in his final suit, Scarlet Witch, Ant-Man, Black Panther, you know, all in the same set against Thanos. I mean, that is, you know, just in and of itself a dream lineup to have. And for the most part, all of the minifigures deliver except Scarlet Witch. And so what I have to say, though, is, yeah, there's definitely a really good point to be made in that while the new Black Panther update is really good, the concussive blast designs and just the overall updated design is great. Yeah, they definitely could have done Endgame Hawkeye in here, or they could have done Endgame Iron Patriot. That would have been great, but they didn't. And I mean, I'm not complaining, because the minifigures we are getting besides Wanda are great. So yeah, I just thought that's definitely an interesting observation, though. Hopefully we can still get those in the future. And expanding on that Milano point a little bit more, I also can't help but wonder, since we have yet to see the Sanctuary 2, actually, the small $30 Sanctuary 2 that allegedly has Captain Marvel and like a new Tony Stark minifigure, or I guess the Mark 85 copy and paste again. I don't actually know. But you know, instead of even doing maybe the Guardians ships, like the Benatar in this case, or the Milano like I suggested, how about a giant Sanctuary 2 to go with your Avengers compound? How sick would that be? We already know so much about the inside of the Sanctuary 2 from Avengers Infinity War and Endgame also. I mean, you could have the throne room, you could have the room where Thanos learned of his own death, you could have, I mean, the torture chamber for Nebula, you could have, you know, I mean, the control room. There's so much you could do with just the Sanctuary 2 as well. I just can't help but imagine now, like, what that would be like. Instead of a ship we've already had before, a giant Sanctuary 2. Now that sounds like a proper, you know, build of this scale to celebrate the end of the Infinity Saga, culminating with, you know, Thanos to me. But what do you guys think? I'm still so excited for the Milano. I just can't help but consider the other possibilities. And I didn't really have the chance to talk about the new Bad Batch shuttle on the vlog. I think you guys have all seen it by now. There really isn't a whole lot for me to add. Bad Batch episode 3 was shocking, by the way. There's a scene in there that really took me off guard, and I was not expecting to happen so soon in the show on that level. But yeah, the Bad Batch shuttle looks okay. I mean, it's a little bit small, it's sand blue, what have you. The interior is tight. It's not great, right? The build. And the minifigures got problems too. I mean, I've been a lifelong Clone Wars fan since the very beginning, and so believe me, I'm instantly made aware of the lack of a new helmet for Echo, for Crosshair, you know, the lack of rangefinders. We still don't have slots for accessories in the Phase 2 helmets. I mean, Wrecker uses the invincible Iron Man helmet. Tech's helmet is way too big and light gray. I mean, he looks like a walrus. It's it's definitely an interesting mixture of things that I'm very excited for, but also very conflicted on. So yeah, I didn't really get to kind of hone in on a lot of that in the video though, so I wanted to mention it here. But let me know what you guys think of all this. Now we have the Daily Bugle reveal coming up finally. It already leaked, we already saw it, it looks amazing, and I can't wait to talk about it more once LEGO offers up some more HD pictures, but it's just a whole building, and it's like, you know, battle damage with Green Goblin coming out of the front of it. You have Sandman coming up out of the ground. The minifigure assortment is wild. And I mean, that is going to be absolutely shocking once we get the pictures of it. By the time this vlog goes out, it might actually already have the pictures of it, but I might be working on the video right now for the Monday release. Who knows? We'll see. Hopefully the Daily Bugle reveal doesn't delay this vlog. So yeah, but man, it looks like easily the greatest Spider-Man set of all time.
Soon after.
We just walked out of Target. We got the new Clone Wars Black Series figures. Check that out. Celebrating the 50th anniversary of Lucasfilm with the 6-inch figures that are stylized to look just like the Clone Wars 2008 packaging, but with a couple new figures. Echo is in here. Got the full set. Hawk and Obi-Wan got the full package here. Jake and I thought we were gonna have to be coming to stores to get these Clone Wars figures like every day for the next week, and like just be here right early in the morning every single day for the next week to get these. Thankfully, on day one, I told him like we probably shouldn't screw around.
I didn't believe him. I didn't believe. Went over to mine, no luck. Got a text from you. Hey, they're here. Yep. Zoomed over here. It has been a victorious day for us nerds. There was another collector here for G.I. Joe figures. And then as I was walking out, they told me, yeah, they're here, but you have to come back in the afternoon when they're actually put out. I was like, oh man. And then this guy, he's so nice. He comes rushing across the store, and I just hear Star Wars in the background. And sure enough, I guess they had pulled them as I walked away. So I literally just stood here for like 25 minutes waiting for this guy to rush across town, and we got him. They unloaded them off the truck for us. Yep, like, this morning. It was amazing here today. Great time. This was not a pain at all. No, I thought this was going to be hell to try to pre-order online if that even happened, and hell to get them in the store especially, but here we are. This is your second appearance in this vlog, so I make sure to follow Jake. Be a regular. That's right. Make sure to follow Jake on at JankyFigs on Instagram. And now, right as I got home, the Daily Bugle was just revealed. They did full press releases everywhere. Reviews have already gone up with the set in hand from various outlets, and the greatest LEGO Marvel set of all time is coming. I will talk about that more at the start of the next vlog, however, and I, again, am just so excited to have these Clone Wars figures now. Having, you know, managed to get all of them was totally unexpected, and they all look so great. There are some minor, like, paint issues that I wish weren't there, and I am just so fortunate. I think, you know, both Jake and I wound up being very fortunate to get these all in one shot. I'm not a local collector, as I've kind of made mention of very loosely. I do not do local collecting really ever. It's a very rare thing, but in this case, these figures actually are unavailable for pre-order online. So the people at my local Target there are just really, really nice and very helpful, and they were great. So huge thanks to them too. And before I wrap up, I do want to offer you guys a quick look at where Ahsoka is at right now, getting very close to preview ready. And I've been posting a lot of this over on Patreon, but I've been kind of working on these like beads here that she wears, the laces and everything. And then also I've been working on the arms. And so all of this has been hitting my Patreon story several days ago before this vlog was posted. And these arms have been so tedious to paint, but I'm excited to also modify some of these knockoff lightsaber blades and see if I can get these Ahsoka hilts to work for my custom. Gonna have to modify one pretty heavily for the Shoto, obviously, or I might actually wait until I can get my hands on some of the new 3D prints by Nate's minifigs, so we'll see how that goes. But yeah, I don't want to keep hounding everybody with constant Mandalorian Season 2 showcase update videos when I think at this point everybody just wants to see the showcase. I think once I do some more significant stuff like Boba Fett's head or Bo-Katan's head, you know, Luke Skywalker progress, then I'll make more
more videos leading up to the Mandalorian Season 2 showcase, but right now I think everybody's kind of seen enough of Ahsoka. I've got plenty of videos to make. Like, I actually did finally get in the armor pieces from Cold Blood Customs, and anybody who frequents Instagram knows exactly what these are, and I can't wait to talk more about those also in the next vlog probably, and then obviously the Daily Bugle video, which I'm going to be working on a lot of today once this vlog goes out, and it's just you know, plenty going on. All right, anyway, I gotta get to work on my new big Daily Bugle video, so gonna try to have that up tomorrow, and I will catch you guys next time, I guess, for the I was gonna say next week, but next time for the following Bad Batch Episode 3 reaction, which I'm probably gonna cut together soon for this channel, and then obviously Bad Batch Episode 4 shortly thereafter. So take care, stay safe out there, and keep creating. All right, bye-bye. His exposure is not working out. It does look pretty bad. You look so pale. I'm like, I mean, I'm pale already. I'm the whitest person you'll ever meet in your life, but all right, bye, Jake. Bye.